everybody. My name is Bishop K. Kawas, and I'm here today to talk about relationships as usual. And today I'm going to be talking about what I title, What's in Your Baggage? What's in your baggage? I'd like to paint a scenario this evening, and if you've been to a school and you see maybe the bus dropping the kids from school, you see everybody carrying a backpack. They hang it on their backs and move. But nobody but the owner of the backpack knows what is inside the backpack. Some are light, some are heavy. Sometimes you see some kids carrying some bags and you rush and go and grab the bag and say, oh, this is too heavy for you. Yeah, a lot of people are carrying emotional backpacks. So this evening I want to ask, what's in your baggage? Baggage simply refers to unresolved issues, traumas, stresses, pains, difficulties that take up space in our minds. I'd like to repeat it. Baggage simply means unresolved issues, traumas, stresses, pains, difficulties that take up space in our minds. And if not resolved, they become heavy and they become baggage that we carry all through our lives. I will use the word emotional baggage and unresolved traumas interchangeably because that's what I'm talking about today, unresolved traumas. You can't go into a relationship and expect the relationship to grow and expect yourself to enjoy the relationship if you have unresolved trauma or you have unresolved emotional baggage that you are carrying around. Okay? Everybody carries something. And like when people come for counseling, I always ask them, what is in your baggage? What are you bringing? Because everybody is bringing something, to the relationship. Okay. For instance, our past experiences can affect and influence the way we feel about our new relationship. Our past experiences, our past failures, our past mistakes, our past choices can affect our present relationship. Sometimes our spouses or the people that we're in relationships with suffer. Quite unfortunately, they suffer for the mistakes, that you experienced in your past relationship. And because of that, you're not able to release yourself. You're not able to be vulnerable to relate with the person you are relating with right now. And so you find out that a lot of people have a lot of problems in their relationships. 5 signs, let's go to 5 signs that you have unresolved emotional baggage. 5 signs that you have unresolved emotional trauma. 1, trust. Lack of trust. You find that a lot of people, a lot of adults that are grown up and are up to the age of getting married are not able to marry or are not able to relate very well because they don't have trust because of past experiences that they've had in the past or in the previous relationship. You find out that a lot of them are holding back. You find that a lot of them are not releasing themselves, in the present relationship, and their partner suffers as a result of trust issues. You find out that, have you ever heard a man or a woman say, I will never do anything for my girlfriend, or I'll never do anything for this person because in my last relationship I did this, that, and the relationship failed. That person has serious trust issues and the person needs prayers. You can't use your past to judge the present. You can't use your past to judge the present. So when you keep living in the past, When you keep looking at your present through the lens of your past, this is what happens. You have serious trust issues, and relationships cannot develop when you have either both of the partners not trusting each other, or if one of the person has trust issues. I mean, one of the spouses have trust issues, that relationship cannot really work out. Also, number 2, fear. One of the worst, in fact, I like to look at that as one of the worst emotional baggage, fear. Even the Bible describes fear as, the Bible says that fear dries up the bones. The Bible says that fear has torment. And that is why, for so much emphasis, the Bible says there are 365 fear nots in the Bible. That is one for each day. Because when you live your life in fear, there is torment. A lot of people cannot relate well because of fear of what they've experienced in the past. Fear of failure, fear of heartbreaks, fear of loss, fear of past mistakes, fear of maybe repeated cycles of things that have happened in their lives. And because of that, they are fearful. And they're able to enjoy and release themselves and be vulnerable in the present relationship. If you have fear, it is a sign. I mean, I'm talking about real fear, It is a sign that you have a big emotional baggage. And the Bible says fear not 365 times in the Bible. That means fear not for each day. You cannot live your life in fear and be happy. Number 3 sign of emotional baggage is anger. Have you dated somebody or met somebody that has anger issues? There's some people that you meet when they come for counseling, and you see the husband and the wife, arguing and talking. I say, oh my God, this will need anger management counseling. They need to go for counseling. Because people have residual issues from their past. They have unresolved residual issues in their past. They carry it over to the future, and quite unfortunately, most of that anger is directed at their spouse or at the next person they're relating with. Anger is a big emotional baggage. I've seen people do and undo because of anger. I've seen people pour hot water. I've heard of a man that will stick the wife's head in a drum of water and out of anger. I've seen somebody shoot somebody out of anger. I mean, not seen, but I've watched in movies, and I've heard a lot of stories of such things happening. And so anger is a no-no. You need to work out on your anger as a child of God. You need to pray. We are children of God, and so we believe that God can help in everything that we do. Get rid of that anger. If you need to go for anger management classes, go. If you need to go for counseling, go. If you prefer to spend your time in God's presence until that anger goes, do it. Because anger can destroy everything that you've built in one day. Number 4, the fourth point, yes. The fourth sign that you have baggage, that you have unresolved emotional trauma, is the feeling of guilt and rejection. Constantly having the feeling of guilt and rejection. When people constantly ruminate, you know what a ruminant does? They bring out what they've eaten and they chew it over and over and over again. You can't move forward looking backwards. You can't move forward always ruminating on the past difficulties, the past challenges, the past disappointments that you've had. And some people, because of the past failures, because of the past mistakes they've made, because they've trusted the wrong people and things went wrong, and they keep ruminating on it, they are not able to move forward. They're not able to relate. They're not able to meet people, and they constantly have a feeling of rejection. A lady told me, I don't know what I did, to deserve the fact that a father figure in my life constantly raped me. She told me for years I hated myself. I had a feeling of rejection. If you are here and you have that feeling today, I want you to know that God can take that pain and that sorrow away. He can heal you and make you a brand new person. The number 5th sign that you have unresolved trauma or you have baggage is a cycle of painful breakups and romantic conflicts. There are some people that when they come to you and they begin to catalog all the relationships that they've been into, all the unresolved issues that they've had, all the problems over and over and over and over. Somebody told me I've been going into relationships, my relationships never work, so maybe I'm not supposed to marry, or I'm not supposed to be in one, And so, even this one that I'm in right now, I'm not sure if it's going to work. Well, firstly, that's the wrong attitude. And then number 2, if you constantly have the same circle of repeated failure, the same circle of repeated romantic breakups, all on and on, that means you have a baggage. There are things that you have to change. You cannot repeat the same things and expect a different result. We always say that to ourselves and say that to people. If you keep repeating the same mistakes, then expect the same results. And so a lot of people are still repeating the same things because of the baggage they are carrying, because of the disappointments they faced and the baggage they are carrying, and they're not able to move forward. So this is the 5th sign that you have baggage. There are a lot more, and we're going to be talking about it, frequently. But I want to say to you today, if you have unresolved emotional baggage, if you have unresolved emotional conflicts, there is hope for you. God can heal you. God can take away that pain. God can make you a better person if only you can trust Him and rely on Him. All right, my name is Bishop Kate Kawas. You can talk to me. Talk to me on all my handles, on my Instagram handle. All of them are going to be displayed on the screen. Call me on my line. You can reach out to me. I'm here, willing and open to pray for you. Remember, God created us relational beings. God created us relational beings. We are meant to relate. We are not meant to live in an island. We are not meant to live solo. Okay? That is not God's intention, for creating us. And so, remember that life is good. Remember that life is beautiful. Remember that love and life is God's plan for you. As you enjoy love, enjoy life. As you enjoy life, enjoy love. And your life will be complete. Once again, this is Bishop Kekawa saying ciao. I love you. Mwah.